My name is Keval Vora, and this is Voracious Podcast, episode 8. Cue music. Hello, hi, how are you? How's it going? How is lockdown treating you? Are you guys sane yet? Sane still? I mean, see, I don't have big problems, but I have some problems which are turning out to be pretty big because everyone right now decided that in lockdowns, everyone's anniversaries and birthdays would be given too much of importance, where even if they are not that uh, close friends of yours. So now, uh, my mom has a bunch of friends. I mean, everyone's mom does, but my mom has a bunch of friends who have their anniversaries and birthdays coming up this week and next week or something. And so now there's this kind of bullshit trend which is going on that you have to make videos and photos of every person's birthday which is coming up now. So the problem is I don't really care if she's doing it alone. I mean, it's her business, it's her friends, she can do whatever the hell, and I shouldn't even be the one granting permission to her because she's my mother. But I'm just saying she can do whatever she wants, but why I am involved now because she's not a very techie, very tech person. Like, she doesn't know how to edit and everything. So now recently we made a video, 7 retakes. Then after getting the final cut, she doesn't like the final cut, so again 3 more retakes. And then editing again, and just it takes a toll on me now. And some of them I'm really fine to do with, help out, because some people I like my mother's best friend's anniversary came up and I was happy to help, but other people are just like dumb because. And recently what happened is someone just gave me the job to compile a collage for I don't know, 22 people, of having a cardboard or paper in their hand and writing HAPPY, happy birthday to so and so. So I took, like, it doesn't take that much of a time, but I had to do 3 edits, like 3 different edits to show, 3 options to give. And yeah, so first of all changing background, and then editing, and then कंपाइलिंग, देन कोलाज, एंड फिर सेकंड में कोलाज बन नहीं रहा है 10 लोग से ज़्यादा, क्योंकि फ़ोन में कर रहे हैं, फिर लैपटॉप में करो, फिर उस दिस टेक्स too much of a toll. So right now I request you all, I understand it's your birthday and now everyone is free right now, but not everyone is free actually. Not, I mean, you must think that everyone is free, but not everyone is free, because you are on their not that big of a priority ground. There's a priority structure. You are not over here, so you don't get the right to choose that everyone is free. I may come out as rude in this one, but you don't know, I did 8 like some videos, come total 8 videos and photos compiled in this week itself, because everyone's birthdays and anniversaries are coming up now. So it's a tiring job for the editor. So please let the editor have some rest and just okay. I was thinking, I don't remember this, but someone asked me this question, that why do people get angry now? Like, if why the anger generally stems out, that was the question. And I don't remember what we were talking about, but of course when you start talking about something and you just stem out of it, like you start talking about something and dhire you talk about something else, kind of related, kind of like neighboring to the same neighboring to the first topic itself, but different stuff. So I remember that I remember this answer because I get angry at the dumbest stuff, like and then cuss sometimes, and it feels like it helps. I never understood why cuss words help, because it just sometimes it's like everyone uses it and you get used to them, right? Recently someone just started okay, so this is what happened recently. Someone started giving me therapy, like they start asking questions like how do you feel and stuff like that, and they start making judgments about me. See, I know you can judge me. Everyone can judge everyone now, because it's like, and you, and the thing which pisses me off the most again, that everyone says, "Ah, don't judge me, bro." Why would you even say that? Everyone judges you in their mind. If, see, society is not built upon the moral ground that everyone will not lie to you. Everyone is lying to you. You have to presume that and walk with it. Okay, yeah. So now everyone can. I know you can judge me, but you don't know the whole story. That's what my point is. First of all, in that case, I don't really care about what you think, because, well, yeah, you don't really matter to me very much. So I know you can judge me, but you don't know the whole story. You've seen the teaser, not even the trailer of the movie. So don't guess the movie. So if this is why I get pissed, because someone knows something about me and they just make judgments on that, and they think they know me, and they start spreading it around, and everyone around me everyone around me who is not even a friend, they're just like, hi, hello people, like you walk past them and you nod and you just say hi, how are you. Those people think that they know me. How? I'm not making this about me. I'm talking general thing here, that don't generalize people on the just one or two things which you have heard. Yeah, it might be true, it might be not, but why? Right, yeah. So this is what happened. So this person started making judgments about me, and person started giving me therapy. Now, gratefully, this guy didn't spread the word around, but this guy started giving me therapy. How do you feel? And some bullshit like that. So I told them, would you stop it? You're not my therapist, and you're not even a therapist. And they say the dumbest stuff. They say it's like 10 years of therapy, bro. Now, this was an adult I was talking about. 10 years of therapy, bro. And oh, I got so pissed off by this, because so what? I have been living my life for 18 years. I'm not a life coach. Okay. So, coming back to the previous thing which you're talking about, it's important to let your anger out. And if you even get angry at the dumbest stuff, it's very important to let your anger out, because in the end, it'll just be inside you and just disturb you all the time. And let me clarify about this once. Before this, I made a statement that I don't really care about you. It's partially true, partially not. Now, if you're my friend, I do. But if you're my hi hello friend, you are very low on that priority list of caring me about you. And I'm just being practical here. Right. So don't. I guess if the person I'm talking about, who you are, and you're listening to the podcast, I'm really sorry I'm not making judgment particularly about you, but you kind of have to understand my situation as well. Right. Okay. We have some set of questions here, and I'm told, like my friend set this up for me, and some of them I know, some of them are not known to me. Let's see. Hopefully these are good questions. What is the moment in history that you'd like to go back and visit? Oh, this is actually a really good question. Okay. I mean, on the top of my head, I would genuinely like to go and see the actual live speech of Tryst with Destiny by Mr. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. है ना, काफ़ी कूल लगेगा मेरे उस टाइम पे. आई जस्ट वांट टू सी सम केओस, बिकॉज आई एम 100% श्योर देयर मस्ट बी टन ऑफ केओस एट दैट टाइम, बिकॉज फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इंडिया आज़ाद हो गया यार उस टाइम पे. ये बन रहा है, लाइक स्पीच दे जा रहे हैं, एंड इट्स लाइक हैप्पीएस्ट मोमेंट ऑफ मेनी पीपल्स लाइव्स आर देयर, बिकॉज पीपल हैव सफर्ड इनफ, राइट. And I imagine there must be a ton of chaos. I want to see that chaos, because how much ever you seen chaos in your life, you haven't seen real chaos which was there at that time, because पूरा देश है स्टेक पे, पूरा देश है. यहाँ पे क्या होगा मैक्सिमम तुम्हारा, I don't know, maybe your street has some traffic or something, you must have seen chaos that time. maybe traffic के बीच में किसी का पंगा हो गया दो लोग का, and there's this fight happening and people are surrounded and someone is trying to save someone else and everything, blah blah blah. You must think that is chaos. Of course that's chaos for me too. I mean, that's chaos for everyone, because yeah, traffic first of all, traffic is just stress. But yeah, but how big would that be? देश पूरा स्टेक पे. And also I would like to go and see Picasso draw one of his paintings. You always hear about him. He was this and was that and blah blah blah. But I want to just see live कि हुआ क्या था तो नहीं जानना, but कैसे हुआ था वो देखना है. How cool would it be, right? Yeah. Probably not the fun answer you were expecting, but this was on the top of my head, and I'm not very good in history, and this question needs some kind of thinking. So yeah, on the spot, impromptu. I think so. Average answer. I'm just grading my own answer now. Would you eat a dog if it wasn't cute? What the hell? Why would you even what? Why would you even ask a question like that? I'm not sorry. I'm not provided with your name here, but oh man, why have you asked something like that? See, first of all, I'm vegetarian, so I don't eat non-veg at all. And second thing, if it wasn't cute, I'd still not eat dog. And yeah, it again comes back to the thing that I'm a vegetarian, so I don't eat non-vegetarian food anyways. But now that I just think about it, I may hurt people's sentiments here, but I kind of understand your question, because everyone eats everything. But if dog wasn't cute, would it be eaten by everyone else? I don't know. I guess in some places they do eat dogs, right? Recently, I forgot the place, but there was a festival there of eating dogs. Yeah, there was something like that happening. So people used to eat dogs anyways. But you shouldn't, I don't know. You just shouldn't eat that. Yeah, that's my 2 cents. Yeah, and also I think so. You should think about this. Just ask this question yourself. Would you eat a dog if it wasn't cute? Yeah, that's a gross question. Don't ask that yourself. Next one. Many people date to gain confidence and self-worth. What's your opinion on that? Oh, this is by my friend Khushi Mehta. Okay, also just a quick thing to say. Khushi Mehta also makes short films, and she recently made one on I don't want to reveal the topic. She recently made one on her new page on Instagram called Seconds Sayings. Great page. They make short films on the topics which you provide them. So I think I suggest you to check that out. Right, okay, so the question: many people date to gain confidence and self-worth. What's your opinion on that? Well, I actually have tons of opinions on this. I mean, first of all, I don't want to take sides whether it's good or bad, because see, it might help you, it might not, because dating kind of changes shapes you as a person. If it's a bad experience, it still shapes you. If it's a good experience, still it shapes you as a person, because next जो भी होगा, next अगर date हुआ या फिर अगर हुआ, you learn from the experiences, right? You learn from the experiences. That's all I can say. So now, if you have a bad one and you think that, oh, I should have been confident enough. I should have been confident at that time, and I shouldn't have said yes to that, or I should have said no to that, or whatever it was, whatever your decision was, and you should have, you regret some things in your relationships, and you think confidence was lacking in you. Then, well, yeah, kind of good. So the basic answer I'm giving is it depends. It depends. And also, I recently watched the Grand Budapest Hotel just 4 hours back, and it was a very fresh line in that said, it depends. You can say that in any situation you want, and that's actually correct. And that's what I want to say here, because how many people date to gain confidence and self-worth? I think so. You shouldn't just date for the sole purpose of it, to just gain confidence and self-worth, because, well, I think you should find it yourself and not rely on someone else to do it. I'm not sure if it's the correct advice, but I'm just thinking out loud here, and thinking that it's kind of selfish, I guess, to just rely on someone else to complete you. or just help you gain confidence and some self-worth, because if you can't do that to yourself, then how can you expect someone else to do it for you? The point is, as cliche as it sounds, you need to come you need to come you need to find peace with yourself. You need to find peace with yourself. You need to think, you need to introspect, and you need to be self-aware a bit. Then I think so. The first step is to recognize the problem. Like, okay, I'm lacking confidence. So now, whenever I deal with anything in my life, that's what I have to do. I have to present myself as confident, or I have to confidence. See, not everyone is confident. Okay, I'll be very honest. I didn't have confidence at all. It was all an act. It still is many times. It still is all the time. Just pretending, not pretending. Just it's an act to put on confidence. It's like an armor. You carry yourself around to just be valued and respected enough that you deserve to be. But sometimes you need to go an extra mile to achieve something in the society, because it's not it's not the previous times. So coming back to the question, it depends, right? If you're dating just for the sole purpose of gaining confidence and self-worth, just think about it. I'm not sure what to suggest you to do. It's wrong or right, but in my thinking, I think so you shouldn't do that, because again, it'll if you have a bad experience, then it might ruin whatever else you had anyways, right? So think about it, introspect yourself every single day. You'll be self-aware. As soon as you get self-aware, you recognize your problem, and now you have to start dealing with it yourself. It will take time, but sometimes you have to give yourself time, right? You have to give some time to yourself. You have to go easy on yourself. Not every time you have to be extremely hard on yourself. And if you are not, then good for you, right? Good for you. I hope that was a satisfactory answer, Kushi. Okay. And I know Kushi didn't ask me that. She's just like asking in general opinion. Okay. Social media. I'm really sorry, it's right now 5:30 a.m. and some birds are out there, and it's too hot, so I didn't close the window completely. So sorry. Okay. If you can hear the noise, so sorry if you can hear the noise, and if you can't, well, yeah, just it was a filler. Social media. What do you think about it? It has effed up my mind. Okay, I'm trying to not use the cuss words here, because I want to keep it civil, because I want my mother's brother's wife, I don't know the relation called mother's brother's wife, to hear it, because I like her very much. She's a good aunt. I'm guessing she's called an aunt. She's a great aunt, fun to be around with. Okay, yeah. It has eved up my mind. The perfect lifestyle and everything of everyone is just messing me up. I can't seem to do anything about it. What should I do? Well, I was recently having a discussion with a fellow mate of mine, and he actually made a podcast about it too. Okay, so this is what I say to you. It's very simple. I'm 100% sure you might know this as well. Well, the perfect lifestyle you see right over there, it's not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Let me first give you that thing. Nobody is perfect. There are probably hundreds of retakes behind that perfect photo you see. There are hundreds of retouches and editing behind that person photo you see. Not undermining anyone over here, but I'm just saying that by looking at it, you think that it's amazing that how a person is living the best of their life. You think that, oh, how good is their life, how amazing is the way they are looking or living their life, or how rich they are, or whatever it is, whatever your reason is. But yes, it can lead up to jealousy, but it would help if you think ki, oh wait, so what, I can do this too very much, but I'd rather choose to do something else. Not undermining the people who do that or do the social media profession, but yes, it can just mess up your mind, because it's all an act, it's all an act. Again, it's all an act. It's see, I have many friends who are social influencers and like close friends, okay, very close friends. I don't know, I don't know if I consider myself a social media influencer, but so what happens is, this is what happens exactly. I'll tell you. You have a pressure on from some people who work with you and some for you and whatever it is, that you have to upload these many posts with these hashtags to make it just go around. So so this is how it works. People like their posts, the great celebrities who are social media influencers, you like their posts because you see something in them which you are trying hard to be, not trying hard to be, but which you under you kind of want to be, and you look at them and see that, oh, they are actually living the life which I plan to. But it's पूरा खोखला है दोस्त, पूरा खोखला है. वो सिर्फ फोटोज़ है, फोटोज से दुनिया नहीं देखी जाती. इतना मेरी बात याद रखना, फोटो से दुनिया नहीं देखी जाती. तुमको पता नहीं उनकी लाइफ में क्या हो रहा होगा, वो फोटो के पीछे क्या क्या लगा होगा, एक फ़ोटो के पीछे कितना पैसा डाला होगा, which was not even necessary. You get what I'm saying? Think about it the other way. If you think that how good is their life and why is my life not that good, think about the other way, that, oh wait, actually my life is great too, because it's because I get to do some other stuff which I like. And if you don't see social media for some time, it can help you out. See, and it might not make sense to you, my advice, not advice, I'm not giving you advice right now, but my thoughts would not maybe make sense to you right now, because you know what, let me tell you my personal experience through this. I have gone through whatever you're saying right now, and if you check my account, there are 2-3 posts, I guess, where I have taken brief moment of breaks from social media just because of this same reason which you are saying. Because this is what happened. It was vacation time and everyone was in Switzerland or just greatest places on earth, right? And I was in Mumbai. I was just nowhere. But I was working and I liked what I did. And then I realized, wait, just like a month back, I went somewhere and I had a great time, very fun time, but I just didn't click the photos and uploaded it. And at that time I was thinking, oh wait, these people are having fun in Singapore, good for them, but they are just clicking photos and uploading it, and I'm just not clicking photos and uploading it. So it didn't even occur to me that, oh wait, even I have this much fun, but if I just don't post it on social media, I thought it's irrelevant, and it's not. It's not. If you don't post pics on social media, and if you see someone else's pics on social media, it makes you feel jealous, or it makes you feel I don't know if empty is the right word, but yeah, it makes you feel partial. I'm not sure if I'm using the correct words, but you get the meaning what I'm trying to say. कभी कभी फील होता है कि अरे यार मेरी लाइफ ऐसे क्यों नहीं है. कभी कभी जलन होती है, कभी कभी लगता है कि यार हट, मेरी दिस सो अनफेयर, आई वांट टू लिव लाइक दिस टू. What has he done, what has she done, why is she living a life better than me, I deserve so much more, and whatever the questions which you might be going through right now. But well, you have to get on with it. I would suggest थोड़ा सा ब्रेक ले लो दोस्त, थोड़ा सा ब्रेक ले लो सोशल मीडिया से, थोड़ा सा दुनिया देखो, थोड़ा सा अपनी लाइफ में देखो क्या चल रहा है, and realize ki, oh wait, I am having and then you'll 100% realize I am having that good of a life, just I don't broadcast it till I broadcast it. That doesn't mean that I have a bad one. और मुझे I don't know if it's the right muhavara to use, but I used to hear it a lot while I was in 6th-7th grade कि दूसरों के बंगले देख के खुद के शीशों के घर पे पत्थर नहीं फेंकते. इट मीन्स दैट इवन इफ योर लाइफ इज नॉट अमेजिंग, बट यू हैव अ लाइफ. Some people don't look at the downside of someone else's life, that is someone is trying to be like you. again, you might think this is a boring lesson which I'm giving you, but it really helps, because I just did the same thing, and I just threw myself into work, and I just kept myself busy, and I am better right now. तो तो मैं बोल रहा था कि look at someone else's life which is not as amazing as yours, and then you realize, oh wait, I have a better life too, maybe someone else's perspective. But again, I'll come back to this ki why do you want to see someone else's perspective? This is just to make you relieve, okay? This is just make you feel better कि oh हो मेरी लाइफ भी अच्छी है, मेरी लाइफ भी बकवास नहीं. But what I'm saying is कि खुद ही डिसाइड कर लो ना दोस्त कि मेरी लाइफ अच्छी है. अगर अच्छी नहीं है तो मैं बना लूँगा. किसी और की देखने की ज़रूरत क्यों है? किसी और को देखे दुखी होने की क्या ज़रूरत है? See, I remember this. Someone else's success, someone else's failure will not give you success. Someone else's failure will not make you happier. You might think that it will, because maybe it will hate, maybe you hate them or something, but in long lasting thing it won't. मैं थोड़ा सा शायद ऑफ टॉपिक चला गया हूँ, but what you should do is I suggest take a break from social media. थोड़ा सा टाइम ले लो दोस्त, थोड़ा सा हवा, थोड़ा सा दुनिया देखो. अभी तो दुनिया देख नहीं सकते, तो मूवीज़ देखो, थोड़ा सा शोज़ देखो, थोड़ा सा काम करो. अगर कॉलेज में हो तो काम, थोड़ा सा कॉलेज की पढ़ाई कर लो. जो अभी नहीं कर रहे हो थोड़ा सा पढ़ाई कर लो. कोई बुक पढ़ लो. आई सजेस्ट अ बुक विच आई एम रीडिंग. इट्स कॉल्ड मॉडर्न रोमांस. ग्रेट बुक बाय अजीज़ अंसारी. फनी कॉमिक, वेरी फनी कॉमिक. वो देख लो. कोई कॉमेडी शोज़ देख लो. कोई just watch something to distract yourself is what I'm saying. And then थोड़ा सा टाइम लो जिसमें सोशल मीडिया से ऑफ हो, एंड दैट टाइम थिंक अबाउट कि क्या हो रहा था, क्या लग रहा था मिसिंग है, और क्या मज़ा नहीं आ रहा था उस टाइम पे. एंड व्हेन यू गेट बैक ऑन सोशल मीडिया, वेल देन I'm guessing you'll understand better कि first of all I shouldn't let it mess me up. Right? See, just remember, it's सब दिखा हुआ है दोस्त, सब दिखा हुआ है. एक वो फोटो है जिसके पीछे 10,000 क्लिक्स है, उसके पीछे कितने हाथ लगे एडिट करने के लिए. उतना मेहनत देख के तुम अपने आप को मत सोचो कि मेरी लाइफ ख़राब है. रिमेंबर दैट. जस्ट दैट्स व्हाट आई एम सेइंग. आई होप वॉट एवर आई सेड हेल्प. कुछ ज़्यादा ज्ञान दिया मेरे को, मैंने पता है मेरे को, बट आई होप इट हेल्प्ड. Right, and also I wanted to talk about this कि liquor shops खुल गए हैं, तो there is like people everywhere. There's a line, there's a big ass line just to get some drinks. I don't drink, but I kind of understand what you are going through. But remember कि थोड़ा सा दारू के बिना तुम रह सकते हो, पर कोरोना वायरस अगर if you get the COVID-19, you are like, your life is done, bro. Just why is it so hard for people to understand this? There are lines there where everyone is just touching each other, and whatever it was, I've seen so many videos on the internet right now. Please stay at home. I'm not asking for much, and everyone has asked you this. Everyone, social, कितने तो कॉन्सर्ट्स हो गए यार घर पे बैठे बैठे. I4 इंडिया हो गया, फिर वर्ल्ड हेल्थ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ने ऑर्गेनाइज किया था इतना बड़ा कॉन्सर्ट. Everyone did it. Why can't you just stay at home and have some peace, man? शांति से बैठो घर पे यार. अभी everyone doesn't, no one likes to stay at home. I understand, no one likes to stay at home, but for long term you have to stay at home so that you can go out of your home. सोचो थोड़ा सा, घर पे बैठो, मूवीज़ देखो. Recently I watched Grand Budapest Hotel, very good movie, but I liked Royal Tenenbaums more. Very good, feel good movie, great movie, please watch it. ठीक है, रॉयल टेननबाउम्स देखो. वेस एंडरसन की मूवी है, काफ़ी फट्टे मूवी है. ग्रैंड बुडापेस्ट होटल देखो. अभी मैंने रिसेंटली जॉन विक वापस देखी, काफ़ी मस्त मूवी है, वापस देखो. वुल्फ ऑफ वॉल स्ट्रीट देखो, बिग शॉट देखो, सोशल नेटवर्क देखो. काफ़ी मूवीज़ है देखने को यार. और कुछ नहीं मिला तो वोरिशियस पॉडकास्ट ही सुनो. अच्छा बनाता हूँ यार, इतना मेहनत किया है मैंने इस पर. सॉरी, क्योंकि तारीफ नहीं करना चाहता. बट I hope you enjoyed this podcast. As usual, like, share, subscribe. Please share this with your friends. It would really mean a lot if you could share this with your friends and just view this on YouTube and give it a like, because it's very easy for you. But if you push a like button, then YouTube will push the video forward. तो शायद लोगों किसी और को भी दिखेगा ना वीडियो मेरा. प्लीज़ यार थोड़े से हेल्प कर दो यार. इंस्टा पे अगर ये जाएगा, इंस्टा पे नहीं जाएगा ये, इंस्टा के सोशल मीडिया पेज पे आई डू इलस्ट्रेशन एवरी डे, 2 to 3 पोस्ट आई अपलोड, आई डू इलस्ट्रेशन माई सेल्फ, जोक्स, फीलिंग्स, एग्जिस्टेंशियल क्राइसिस, सब सब मस्त मस्ती चल रहा है उधर भी. प्लीज़ देखो वोरेशियस टीवी ऑन इंस्टाग्राम, वोरेशियस टीवी ईयर ऑन ट्विटर, voracious podcast on YouTube, voracious on YouTube, voracious podcast, voracious TV on Spotify. So please listen to voracious podcast, have fun, take some uh, take some time to think about yourself, have some fun, मज़े करो. और मज़े करो, हाँ मज़े करो. आई लर्न ऑन दैट, मज़े करो. बाय बाय, सी या.